Welcome to our third video in this series on running a 1-3-1 zone defense. In this video, we're going to take a look at setting traps and trying to get some good steals in this defense. Okay, before you watch this video though, I would highly recommend watching the first two videos in this series. The first one on just basically the setup and the basics of it, and the second one about the responsibilities of each player and the rotations of each player. For more videos on coaching, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out if you do that. And as you watch this video, if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comment section along with a timestamp, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. All right, let's take a look at trapping in the 1-3-1 zone defense. First, let's talk about trapping the half-court corners. There's three different ideologies when it comes to this. You can either not trap in the half-court, you can do a soft trap in the half court, or you can do a hard trap in the half court. If the team has really good passing and really good ball handlers, you probably want to stick to no half court traps. Okay? Otherwise, I would recommend sticking to soft traps. And if you're down late in the fourth quarter or you just need to change the tempo up, you can switch it to hard traps as well. So in each one, so for no half court traps, basically, you can take a look at the second video, and you're going to play a very normal defense like that. Okay, everyone defender is going to stay in their passing lane. We're going to defend as normal. We're going to try to get lob passes and try to get steals in that manner. For a soft trap, maybe what the wing can do after the person on top pushes the ball handler to a side, the wing can stunt at them, try to get them to pick up the ball. And once that happens, we can kind of back off a little bit, try to force that lob pass and get a steal. And for a hard trap, as soon as we get across half court, we're going to double team. We're going to try to get that steal right away. But the problem with that is we can give up some very easy baskets. If they do get that first pass through, it's now a 4-on-3 down low. All right, let's take a stop right there, and we'll watch how this is done, how each of these different traps are done on the court. Here we are on the court trying to take a look at the three different types of traps or non-traps at the half court. So as the ball handler brings the ball up, remember, we want to push that ball handler to their offside. So if they're a lefty, force them right. If they're a righty, force them left. Okay, so we're going to force this player to his right. Now, if we're not trapping at all, this is how we're going to play defense. Our 1 is in that passing lane. Our 4 is in this passing lane. Our 5 is denying the entry to the elbow there. All right, as the ball gets over, 2 is scooting over, and 3 should be down on the opposite block. That's our normal defense without traps. Okay. If we're doing a soft trap, not much is going to change here. The 4 here should really just stunt at the ball and try to pick up there. And as soon as that player does pick up the ball, hopefully that does, we can keep this player on him there. This 1's really going to stay in that passing lane. Then the 2 should kind of creep over here to get in that passing lane as well. So all of our passing lanes should be covered, as well as the 4 is on the ball handler who has hopefully picked up the ball. Okay, that's, again, a soft trap at the half-court line. Okay, if we're going to hard trap, and again, a hard trap would be great if we're down in the fourth quarter. As soon as 1 pushes this player to that corner, they're going to actually go with them to that corner. And as soon as they cross the line, 4 is going to be full-on sprint right here. And we're going to double team that player after they pick up the ball. Really triple team, as we have the sideline over here as a third defender. Okay, when they have picked up the ball, once we've stopped them from dribbling, which hopefully if we have 2 players on them, we can stop them from dribbling. 2 is really going to cheat over here, denying that pass, and 3 should cheat up here, denying that pass. We're not too worried about that pass going all the way from this corner to this block. If they get that pass in, we're going to go up an easy basket, and it is what it is. Okay, but if it's a really high lob pass, hopefully that'll have time for this defender to close out and try to at least defend down low. Okay, but with 2 players on this defender, that pass down to that block is going to be a very difficult pass to do. So instead, we are denying these passes right here to those 3 players. And again, that's going to be a very hard trap for that person to break. But if they do break it, it's going to be an easy layup. So if you're running this type of defense, 1, get ready for your defenders to be much more tired much quickly. And 2, be ready for giving up an easy basket every couple possessions, because it's going to happen. If they do break this double team, they're going to have a 4-on-3 down low. Okay, so that is trapping at the half court. Besides trapping at the half court, we can also trap the baseline. Okay, this is usually a much safer trap because if they break out of this, we should be able to rotate back and help out. Again, there's three options. You can not trap the corners, which I would not recommend doing. I would always recommend doing some type of trap in the corners. You can do, again, you can do a soft trap in the corners. So for this, you always want to be in the passing lane from the corner to the wing and not allow an easy pass out of the corner to the top of the wing, okay? Different than that, if you don't trap the corner, we're allowing that pass to go to the wing, okay? Why would you do that? Well, if the other team has a good player down low, a good big, and you want to kind of defend him getting the ball in the lane, you want to keep the ball in the perimeter, then you might not trap. Beyond that, there's a hard trap in the corner. That is, as soon as the ball gets to the corner, we double team with the player who's playing down low and the wing on ball side. Okay, we want the player with the ball to throw a high lob pass that one of the three players who are not double teaming can intercept. Let's take a look at how this one is done as well. Back in the court to take a look at our corner traps. And again, I would highly recommend doing these corner traps. They can be very effective in keeping the ball out of the paint. So let's see the ball get from this wing down to the corner. Again, there's three different types of traps we can do. We can do no trap. So no trap would mean as this player closes out, it's going to be one-on-one down there. Remember, their offensive player is probably going to go down low here, and our five should go with them, denying. And the four is actually going to sink into the lane as well, all right, while our one drops down to about the elbow. What we're really doing is we're just protecting the paint here. This would be no trap. We are allowing them to keep the ball on the perimeter, okay? In a soft trap, that four is just going to basically be in the passing lane right there, and the two is going to be guarding them, okay, not letting that player go baseline. Okay, do not let this player go baseline as we talked about in our previous video. If they dribble, they have to dribble into our help right here. Okay, that's going to be a soft trap. If it does get back to the other wing player here, it's going to have to be a lob pass where hopefully the four can pick it off, or if it's a really high lob pass, the one will have time to go grab it. Okay? And finally, the hard trap. Hard trap, we're simply going to double that guy. Okay, right away. The four is going to close out on them. The two is going to close out from underneath, and the four is going to sprint down low to help double team. Okay, so one, then you're going to be more taking four's responsibility here. You're going to be denying this pass, watching out for a backdoor cut here as well. But one, you're kind of guarding both of these passes, making sure that if X does try to lob that over, 2 or 4, you are there to pick that off. So that's the difference between the no trap, soft trap, and hard trap in the corner. Again, I would recommend hard trapping unless the other team has shown a very good job at breaking that hard trap. Thank you so much for watching my video today. If you liked what you saw, go ahead to the like button. Check out my other videos. And if you want more videos on coaching, go ahead and subscribe. Again, it would really help me out. I'd really appreciate it. If you have any questions, again, put it in the comment section. Let me know. And once again, thank you for watching my video.